Before we dive in, please take a moment to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and activate notifications so you never miss a tech explanation. Now, picture waking up tomorrow to find that the internet has vanished completely. No Google. No YouTube. No TikTok. No Instagram. No online gaming. No websites at all. Nothing. Initially, you might assume your Wi-Fi is malfunctioning. You restart your router, switch to mobile data, and try again. Alas, still nothing. Then it hits you, it's not just your connection. The whole internet is gone. But what would truly occur in such a scenario? Would chaos ensue? Let's explore this. One of the first things people would notice is a disruption in communication. Currently, billions of messages are exchanged daily through apps like WhatsApp, Messenger, and Telegram. Without the internet, those messages would never be sent. Video calls would abruptly drop. Emails would fail to reach their destinations. For countless individuals, connecting with friends, family, or coworkers would suddenly become significantly more challenging. The next major shift would involve social media. Websites like YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, X, and Facebook would be entirely out of reach. No scrolling through feeds. No video uploads. No live streams. For content creators and influencers, this may equate to losing access to their audience overnight. Businesses relying on social media marketing would also face severe hurdles. Speaking of companies, many heavily depend on the internet. E-commerce sites process transactions via internet-linked systems. Cloud software facilitates remote collaboration among employees. Customer support teams use online platforms for communication. Without internet connectivity, operational efficiency for many companies would take a hit. Remote employees would be particularly impacted. Millions work from home utilizing online tools each day. Lacking these resources, productivity might plummet. Banks and financial structures would also encounter problems. Most people today utilize online banking apps, digital wallets, and electronic payment methods. Without internet access, numerous transactions would be difficult or even impossible. Although banks have backup systems, a widespread internet outage could still lead to confusion and delays. Transportation systems would be affected too. Planes wouldn't suddenly crash, but airlines rely on internet-connected systems for scheduling and bookings. Delays and disruptions might occur at airports. Public transport would struggle to offer real-time updates for passengers. Cloud storage would pose another significant challenge. Consider how many images, videos, and documents are saved online. Services like cloud drives allow access to files from virtually anywhere. Those files would still reside in data centers, but reaching them without the internet would be incredibly difficult. For businesses that rely on cloud storage for essential information, this could be a serious crisis. The realm of entertainment would change drastically. Streaming services would cease to function. You wouldn't have access to your favorite movies or TV shows on demand. Music streaming platforms would vanish too. People would revert to downloaded files, television broadcasts, radio stations, or physical media. Online gaming would come to an abrupt halt. Millions of players connect to servers daily. Without those servers, multiplayer gaming would be impossible. Gaming communities based on online interaction would suddenly fall silent. Education would also experience hurdles. Many schools and universities utilize online learning platforms and digital assignments. Without these tools, teachers and students would need to depend more on offline resources. Hospitals and emergency services would persist in operating, yet they would face their own challenges. Numerous healthcare systems depend on digital records and communication networks. Fortunately, emergency services usually have backup systems in place. Even so, an extended internet outage would lead to substantial difficulties. As days pass, people would start to adapt. Humans are remarkably resourceful. Television and radio would emerge as crucial information sources. Businesses would devise offline solutions. People would discover new ways to communicate and collaborate. Life would persist, but it would be vastly different from the connected world we know now. But is it even possible for the internet to truly disappear? Most likely not. The internet isn't a singular machine controlled by one switch. Instead, it comprises a vast network of servers, routers, satellites, data centers, and undersea cables spread worldwide. Even if some parts of the network fail, other sections can generally continue functioning. This resilience is one reason the internet persists. So, if the internet were to shut down, what would happen? The world wouldn't come to an end. However, communication would slow. Businesses would face challenges. Entertainment would transform. And billions would suddenly realize how deeply woven the internet is into our modern lives. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Also, let me know in the comments, what would be the first thing you'd miss if the internet vanished tomorrow? Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.